What's up, guys? Story time.
What up?
Coming back at y'all. Something a little spicy, something that happened in the past. Know what I'm saying. So let me just hop right into it. But before I hop into it, actually, let me tell y'all, I'm sorry. I've been been caught up with life, summer, jobs, party, spending money, blah blah blah. Anyways. All that matters is I have something juicy for y'all. So, this is a story about me hitting a man with my car. Alright, let's get it. So, legit, it was like March. Men's were just finishing work. By the way, it was a delivery job. Skip the dishes for all my Canadian people. I don't know if it's all in America, that shit, but I don't know. Anyway, so I was doing my delivery job. I had just finished my shift. I was so excited because my man's just called me up. He was like, yo, let's go do something after, let's go juice, aka let's go get drunk, drink something, I'm like, yo, for sure, man. Like, I'm just finishing my shit. I was downtown. And so, cool. I'm literally driving. And, okay, so whenever my boy asked me, you want to do something tonight, blah, 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 I was on the phone. And then once he said, okay, once I confirmed with him the plans and everything, I look at my phone to go cancel the phone call because I was listening to music. And so, whatever. I look to my right, press end call, fucking lift my head up. Next thing you know, some man is right in front of my car. I just slam the brakes. Slam the motherfucking brakes. It wasn't enough because it was too late. Just hit the guy. Oof. So the way I hit him, okay, let me tell you, I'll say it. Okay, guys. In slow motion. I seen the front of my car, the bumper, just approach. Okay, so it's my bumper. This is the man. Approach. Hit him. Smack his head on the hood of my car. And then he bounced off the hood of my car. He had a toque. He had a fucking toque. His toque just flew right off. And he smacked his head right on the ground. And the way I hit him, it was, okay, so literally, I'd say 2 meters away, I slammed the brakes. So I hit him initially, the initial impact. He okay, so the bumper fucking hit his, I'd say his knees. So then fucking caused him to smash his head up on my hood. And he bounced off my hood. And then he fucking smacked his head on the ground. So my car kept going and it's and then it rolled over him. Almost. But then his legs were up in the air. So then my bumper hit the leg that was up in the air. And I guess it was like a double impact in one type of thing. And he slid a bit. And after my car stopped, put in park, I was like, I was just trying to take in what the fuck happened. And so, oh, by the way, I'm a paramedic student. So I hop out of my car and I was like, hey, my name is this, paramedic student. You mind if I give you a body check? Everything. So, and he allowed me, but he looked so confused. He did not know what the hell happened. He was just there literally like. And so I proceed to just giving him the body check. First, I check his head. I noticed he had he had an operation of some sort, a brain operation, because he had a huge scar ranging from his forehead all the way to the back of his head. Mind you, I give him about mid-50s. And so, cool, I check his head, other than the huge scar, he had nothing visible. So I proceed checking his arms. I said it doesn't hurt here. I checked his hips. And then after I proceeded to check the rest of his legs and the rest of his body anyways. So he was good, but I think he was just all hopped up off adrenaline and shit that he did not realize I was injured. So then, whatever. This man, after I checked him and everything, this man proceeded to cross the street again without looking where he was crossing. Mind you, I held a specific detail, an important detail. This man crossed the street. No, he did not cross at a light. He did not cross at a stop. He did not cross on one of those crosswalks. No, he crossed literally. Okay, he was beside a fire hydrant, and there was cars parked along the side of the street. He just popped out in between two cars and just proceeded to cross. And that's whenever I fucking literally looked up and just whacked him. Anyways, yeah, so after the body check and everything, he proceeds to cross the street again without looking both ways. And so I had to freaking hop out of my freaking way to stop traffic and guide him along to the other side of the street. And so there were witnesses. Okay, so there was two people across the street that witnessed it. They were like, oh, is everything okay? Do I call 911? Blah, blah, blah. And after I'm like, you know what? I asked him if he wanted to get an ambulance. And he said, no, he's fine. And then, bless you. And then, so, whatever. But then there was an other guy that witnessed it. But then he was in a hurry. He came along. He's like, I seen everything that happened. I called 911. They're coming. Stay right here. And I was like, really, nigga? I didn't say that. So then I'm like, yeah, cool, for sure. Thank you. Because I don't know, I read this elderly guy, you know, just keep roaming on about. And the next thing you know, he just falls, you know, unconscious and everything because of brain injury or whatever. So then, whatever. So the cops come first. I explain to them what happened, and they talk to that man, and they told me, literally, they fucking told me, you're lucky because this man is not pressing charges. And after I'm like, wait, what? I told them my side of the story, and they're like, oh, okay. And after I'm like, yeah. And then after the paramedics came, everything. But anyways, the way this man responded to me, literally, because like I said, he had that, what it seemed to be I guess like an operation. But then the way he was speaking to me, it was just like, yeah, I'm okay. I don't know. It almost sounded like he was Russian, but then it almost sounded also like, you know, because of that scar on his head, it sounded like he was incompetent, like he had a brain surgery, like you know, maybe a tumor was removed from his head, or I don't know. But then yeah, afterwards, the cop took all my information, everything. He's like, yeah, you're free to go, you know. The paramedics did their thing. They evaluated him. He's fine, everything. But then again, they brought him to the hospital, and the cop's like, yeah, if anything happens, we'll call you. We'll give you a call. But I'm like, yeah, for sure. And I'm telling you, my fucking asshole, that's how fucking much I was nervous. Because I was like, oh my god, what if he comes to and he tries to sue me? But, mind you, I was not in the wrong, because he crossed the street, not on the stop sign, not on the crosswalk, not on a freaking red light, or the green light for him. No. So either way, I was in the right, and he was in the wrong. But, you know, vehicle to pedestrian, blah, blah, blah. There's a huge, like, thing about, but anyways. So, literally, I'd say about 3 weeks later, I get a call from a random number, random area code. Mind you, me, usually I get calls from 819, 416. Those are the two area codes, and 613. Anyways, yeah, so I get a call from a random area code. Cool, I don't answer it. And then after they left a message, and after I checked the message, and it said, well, there was no message actually, I called back. And then the voicemail message type of thing says, yeah, if you got a call from our number, you should call back, give us your details, name, details, all that. And I was like, what? And at the end of that, they said, this is I forget if it was Ottawa Police or something police department. And I was like, what? So then cool, that was the first time. I didn't call back. Hell no. Ugh. So then the second time they call, still don't answer. Still get the same message. Or well, the same message whenever I call back. So then I tried to give them my information, but then it took too long because I had to go through a process and everything. So I'm like, yo, fuck it. Hung up. They called me an additional 3 times after those 2 times. I just kept letting it slide, and after I'm like, oh well, so they never left me a message, so I figured it was not important. So, till this day, I did not hear from them. They did not call me back. Pray for me, guys. I just hope that they don't call me back with some bullshit like, yeah, so you're getting arrested, you're eating this much jail time for this, that. Bless. I did not get that call back yet, or that message yet. Thank you for listening to my story, guys. Subscribe, like my shit. Stay tuned for the next video.
Hey, check me out at Pretty Boy Ely on YouTube. Subscribe to me. I make videos too. Yeah, you know what time it is.